for? I believe it is Nico AT and Gorilla. So let's just dive into it, and we'll talk about it as we play. I also, right, let's just go. So it's Gorilla and oh, that big touch. Nice play. That's unlucky. How did we lose that? That's just a terrible touch. I wonder if Gorilla here, like, obviously this is me being super picky. If he holds LT with Ronaldo, there's no way Guendouzi gets around him, right? If he holds shield ball, there's no way he gets around thingy. So, especially with someone like CR7, if you just hold LT, this guy's not going to make it round. So we lose the ball. That's a great clear. Good passing. Set the run. Good coverage. What's he gonna do? Yeah. See, this is what people do a lot, and I absolutely love it. And I think more players who are trying to learn how to be confident on the ball, look at this here, right? I see this so much, and I advocate for it so much. Just a ball roll, step back. It works every single time because this player is going to be committing to cover, right? So this player is going to be like trucking it to try and get back, because if you keep driving, you're going to be in a goal scoring opportunity. So if you just ball roll, which is like down on your right analog stick, if you just do that, come down, you can just reset every single time. Like, it's so good. Look, ball roll, reset, beautiful. And what actually happens a lot of the time is what happened here, right? This Marcelo overshoots because he's trying to cover. So you actually end up with a like, look at this little gap that's been created here. And obviously, if you've got a guy driving through, you get the through ball. Ball roll, step back is so crucial, man. Good dribbling. That's a great ball. Oh, he tried it again. I know Nico's a good player as well. That's why I wanted to do this game. Good win. See how they deal with the, like, drop back. Great. Oh, he tried it. Good coverage. Gorilla's rushing this ball out. Yeah, there's no need to do that. It's actually helpful to watch. Amazing Shriver. That's what I really want. Good passing. It's a great interception by Meunier. That only happens because Meunier's so tall as well. That's just good. Yeah, Gorilla, man. Need to stop rushing. Look at this. These are passes that I make all the time. It's really bad watch. So he wins the ball back, which is great. Here, look, gets the ball. Rush pass out. All he needs to do here... Oh, that's a timer. That was scary. By the way, I do absolutely no editing. That's going to be kept in the final thing. All he needs to do here is take a step back and play downwards. Trying to force pass forwards, not great at all. If he just takes a step, he can play down here. This guy can move forwards. Don't need to force forwards. And then Petit covers. That's good coverage. That's a good ball. That's great play. That's a good interception. Driving the ball out, like, in a rush to get forwards, eh? Like, what he needs to do is, as he just needs to play slow, like there, round there, down there. Just needs to calm down. Like, this is driving this ball, just never, it's not the correct play. Good interception. Still get the ball back though. Bottom of the screen, set the run. That's great play. Yeah, no, yeah. Like, these things here are what separates people, right? Watch this. So, he plays the 1-2, sets this run, right? This guy's going to go charging. If his opponent doesn't do anything about this guy, Ronaldinho's in and he's going to score. What Gorilla does is he uses this to buy him time, right? At high levels, this is what happens. This guy has to bust a gut back. To get covering Ronaldinho, else he just dinks it over the top, and Ronaldinho's in one-on-one. What he can then do as Ronaldo is drive infield until he switches, and if he doesn't switch, he gains space. If he does switch, he can still play this ball. So it's like forcing your opponent to make a decision, right? He sets the run and then goes, right, I'm cutting inside. If at any point his opponent switches, he can play this over the top or in behind and get onto the run. It's such high level mind games. So he moves inside, which is great. That was it. Poor dummy. But the set of the run was quality. Nice. Oh, rushing. Great dribbling. Again, if you're thinking about dribbling, this isn't particularly high level stuff in terms of input, but it's just knowledge, right? Watch this. So, all that he has with Del Piero. Where's my mouse at? I've lost my mouse. What he does here is, and these are like the next level plays that like constantly create space, right? So the natural play is to go here. He's going to go down here, tap it back inside. Like, that's really obvious. Watch how he sells it. So he sells this pass inside, which everybody thinks is going to happen, and then re-dribbles back outside. It's so good. All he does is use his left analog stick too. He's not doing any sort of crazy inputs on his control. It's just left analog stick dribbling. But he just uses his team and the way that his team's moving to then create more space. Look, out there. Beautiful. Good dribbling again. That's unlucky. He should go back here, I think. Oh, this is rough. Yeah. Yeah, he was in a rough spot. He actually ran himself into a corridor there. Good reset. Nice. He should, a play that he can make here, and obviously this isn't being critical, this is with hindsight, what he could do, is one of my favourite things to do here is, so what they expect you to do is cut back, right? But what you can do is you can stop the ball using X and A, just completely stop the ball dead, and then you La Croqueta this way. So your player kind of moves, stops, and then moves. And that's a really tricky way of maneuvering around somebody. Is like, he stops the ball, and then look how this guy, obviously like this is like hindsight, so we can pause the game. Look where this guy is angling himself. He's already showing you that he's covering the cutback. If you let Croqueta this way, you're in loads and loads of space. Good tackle. Good win. That's a great play. Both really fast going forwards. Both really, really fast going forwards. Good dribbling. Yeah, perfect. Another thing to pick up on, by the way, is watch how Gorilla just waits for support. Right, he's on his own right here. 1v(x), right? 1v5. Watch how he just waits. Too many people are too. Oh, I need to go forwards. Watch this. He just stands. Ball rolls backwards. Stands. But look at the support. Look at this. Now he's in a situation where he's got 3. Well, he had nothing. And then obviously these 2 here is out balls, right? That's beautiful. That composure, just to wait. People need to pick that up, especially with target men like Ronaldo. See what he does with it. It's great dribbling. Good dribbling. That is the weirdest pass I've ever seen. Good ball out. Run a good counter here. That's not what he intended at all. I'm not going to criticise stuff like that too much. More about decision making than like individual inputs. Unless I see something glaringly obvious they could have done differently. Ball. Gavilla's rushing a lot. Nice. Good dribbling. His dribbling with Del Piero was great. Get that run. Lovely. Should ball roll there. I always say this. I'm a massive advocate of the ball roll. I think he tried to RBX pass for the first time, but he didn't pan out. Yeah, I think so. Look at this. Look how he sets the run. As soon, like, this is what I'm talking about setting runs and then using that run to create space. If they switch off, play it. Watch. Watch this. So he gets the ball in here, sets this run going, right? This guy's going to go. What he does is he lets him chase, and he knows he's going to chase, so he knows he's got time to dribble inside, right? As soon as Gorilla switches off this guy, and I think switches to this guy, he plays the pass. Watch. Let me play it in slow. So, look, switch. Then he knows he can play it. Watch. Cut inside, play it. Look at the timing. Oh, that's a bad line, Mitch. Look at this timing. Oh, yeah. Excellent. That is such key timing. But what I think you should do is I think ball rolling outwards is always the best option when you through one-on-one like this, just because it's the keeper's going to save, like, with the way the ball travels into the keeper. I think you should just ball roll. Sometimes the keeper will stop you, but I think a ball roll's just always a good option. Could even ball roll inside. What I think is really interesting is, I don't know if you can, I don't know how you'd know. Well, I know I do actually. I think this is how you should think about a ball roll. So watch this. So as he sets this, right, the keeper's hands, hard as the ball is on the inside, I think it's a good option though. Yeah, so the keeper's hands, he's positioning his body this way, right? The keeper's angling this way. I think you ball roll inside, right? Because the keeper's arms are going to go away from you. So if you ball roll this way, the keeper's going to smother it with his hands, right? If you ball roll this way, the keeper's legs are on this side. So I think you get a tap in. I think you have to use the keeper's body position look how he's sort of angling himself. You want to play the other way that his hands are. And I think you can do that. Look, because I think if you ball roll this way, the keeper still gets it. But I think shooting isn't an option because it's going to get smothered because the keeper's already in the animation. I think ball rolling this way, and I think you'll get a tap in. I think ball rolling when the keeper's coming out is so crucial. I can't explain enough how crucial I think it is. Good ball. Good play. Down the line, lovely. That's a really good play. Back post. Oh, I don't know if he means to take this touch inside. He should play. Oh, I don't think he's. Very quick thought process though. That's a muscle movement. But yeah, through practice, yeah, absolutely. But I think ball rolling when you see the keeper come in, I think like if you can make a connection between keepers coming out, which way do I ball roll is the way that you have to input it, and I think it'll get you so many goals. This is good play. I don't think he knows or realizes the amount of space. Like if he can just. It's just so on. I just think it's unfortunate. He almost gets it with the back heel as well, which is crazy. Good defending. I'm going to jump forward a little bit. Let's try and find the goal. We'll get a goal here. We get a corner. Is there anything we can do? It's a corner. I'm not even going to talk about it. Not even going to talk about it. This is what I want to see more of, man. This is what I talk about when I was talking about Diogo's game last game. I want to see more of this. This is amazing. Crosses it in, heads it. The old Stoke. I want to see more of it, man. Especially when you've got bigger players. That's insane. What an insane leap. I want to see more people. I think they're chances. that are currently going to waste. I think you need to spend a little bit of practice time figuring out how to hit your guy on the back post there, and I think you'll score. Good dribbling. Good passing. Force. God, Gorilla plays. I think Gorilla plays too fast forwards. That's a foul. See what he does from this free kick. Gorilla drives forwards way hard. These are good chances. I want to see people digging this. He's moved his keeper. Let's have a look, see what he does. Yeah. The move the keeper denies the kick. Good ball. Sloppy. Not it in. Nice try. You can move forwards. I'm conscious of it taking ages. Good ball. These driven balls forward are dangerous, in my opinion. Over the top. That's good play. I think keep your eyes out when you're playing. Always keep your eye thing, as is your experience, or when he clicks, it's so hard to play against. Oh, yeah, for sure. No, absolutely, AK. No, absolutely. I think he can play this. Yeah. I think he needs to get his keep his head up. He's got a lot of space, so he could just dribble. He can play him behind here, in my opinion. Look. And like I say, this is all post-game analysis, so it's very easy for me to identify the best passing. But look at the Hullet run. Watch. If he just dribbles a little bit further, there's a point at which he'll cross this offside trap. If you just dribble forwards, you can play this over the top every single time because he's not marking it. He just needs to wait a little bit longer. There, look. This is like there's a point at which Van Dijk tries to step and you have to play it in behind. He still gets the ball across, which is fine. Good dribbling. That's a foul. Play on. Yeah. Well taken. And what do we do with it? I'm interested. Free kicks are really interesting to me. Yeah, the little chip back post, right? Yeah. It's what Gorilla does. So Gorilla's placing it. Look where he's placing it. So Gorilla's placing it here. With an over the top of the ball at that point. Yes, yeah, Shriver, for sure. Exactly. He's placing it there. Can I see the power? Doesn't show me the power. That's a shame. Is semi-assisted needed? No. Semi-assisted's not needed. I don't seem to go to the goalkeeper. No, I don't think semi-assisted's needed, Shriver. That is magical if he scores that. It's a really nice try. You see how he ball rolls? I think Nico has got a really good grasp of ball roll, and I think they're really important. Watch how the keeper comes, he ball rolls in. Really good play from Gorilla. This is just a nice try. That's just an unlucky. He almost absolutely skins him. I think Nico's got a grasp of that though. I'll do off the goal kick. Good dribbling. Okay. Good pass. Nice. Using Sancho too. You see, these are what I talk about. I think Nico has really got a grasp of it. Look, so this angle here is terrible to play for Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he ball rolls out and then plays it, and it's way better. Look at the angle he creates. Look at this ball. If you play that normally, it hits that left back. Amazing. Good dribbling. Good ball. Goal. Really good keeper movement. Nico should be watching. Look, Nico should be watching what he's doing with his De Gea at this point, and he should be coming across goal. But that's really tough to do. It's really good keeper movement from Gorilla. He won the 50-50. Good ball. No. Nice. Good passing. Yeah, I don't mind that. I like the long shot. I like this Nico. Nico AT, I really like as a player, just from this game. I've never watched him play before, but from this game, I've really enjoyed his gameplay. He's been really, really solid. Switch. Yeah, ball. Oh, he's in a tough spot. Yeah, Virgil's going to win that every time. I actually don't know where he could have gone then. Good dribble. Nice. Centre, lovely. One more. Coming in, lovely. Whoosh. I think he could have faked that. Yeah, he's got him on the lunge. Still a good shot. Did you get the tap in? Nope. Passing. Good dribble. That driven ball. I think it's just not working for him this game. I think it's something that evidently works for him, but he just can't get it going this game. Good passing. Through ball. That's a great ball. What are we going to do with it? What do you do here? I think, which is really garbage, but in this FIFA, I think here, the only way you can go is down here. Because they're going to take if you try and go in, they're going to take a touch and David Luiz is going to catch up. I think the way you have to go here, and it feels really counterintuitive, because what you want to do is you want to shoot, right? I think you either take it off the volley and shoot, or I think you dribble down this way and then try and set up a back post or a dribble. Because I think if you go straight on, look how much David Luiz catches. Look where David Luiz is positioned now after that touch. I think what you have to do is when you through on this like this, and you can never really go forwards, which is super stupid. I think you analog stick, I think you click your right stick in. I think you click. And you bring it this way. And then I think you look to then do something else. Or just dribble. Can you drag back to go inside and scoop volley? Yeah, it's bouncing though. This is the problem. This is the problem with. I think you have to go into here. I think you have to go downwards. Unfortunately, as much as that sucks, I think you have to go here and then look to set something else up. You're looking for like Ronaldo to come in, Sancho to get in. But I don't think you can. I know he gets the shot off, but I genuinely think like when you're in behind here, the only place you can go is down, which is really frustrating. Because he should be through one-on-one here, but David Luiz will catch. I think you have to go down this way and then figure out from where you want to go after you've taken this initial touch. Let's skip forward. Oh, we get the goal. Good ball out. Nice. That's great play. Wow. Must go for the free kick. I'll be really interested. LB, RB to drag back inside, then R3 volley. LB. Would the LB settle it? I don't know. I actually don't know, AK. I don't know the answer to that. If it does, then that's the play. So it's been suggested that if you press LB, so when we were through with Del Piero there, press LB, you'll settle the ball to drag back inside. I'm not sure. If it does, then yes, that's the play. If it doesn't, I think coming down is the safest play. I think that's just something that you'd have to figure out. To score this. I got to be marking that run, Gorilla. Good dribbling. Got to be marking that run. That's just a lapse in concentration. He needs to be, I don't know, this is really weird positioning from... So he breaks all the wall up, right? Gets this fake run. Like, this run's not dangerous. Good to know about LB. Yeah, good to know. If that's true, then fantastic. This run's not dangerous because you've literally just got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6 people in that section. This is the dangerous run because he's making a run into here, which is like a corridor where there's very few people. This Ibra being back here is really not good as well. I would have been inclined to take control of this Ibra and bring him forwards. But this run, like, you've got to stop this run. He gets nowhere near. You've got to be right on this guy. You've got to be like stood here right now. Good ball. Good dummy as well. Blast it in. Well played. Nice try. I believe, yeah, good play that. Good take back. Great dribbling. Nah, see, I think here, like in these situations for Nico, I think once he gets through here, there, I think he has to take a big touch. That's a timer. Jesus. I think he has to take a big touch this way because this Lozano. This player here is still going to be busting this gut. I think you have to go big right analog stick touch. I know he's messing with his keeper, but I think you've got time to take one big analog stick touch. Because look where, like, you have to understand where he's positioning his Van Dijk currently. This is the area you want to go in. Like, he's bringing Van Dijk this way. You want to go this way. Because you look at, you're creating the distance between the parallels, right? And then you can look for the ball across or whatever. I don't think playing this is correct. Because all you're doing is you're stifling this. Did he go? He can't. If he goes back, it's bad. I see what he tries to do. It's good keeper movement as well. But I think you've got to continue with Lozano. Good pass. Good try. Let's move forwards. We'll do one more play, and then we'll call it. I'm conscious of these videos being super long, that's all. Oh, good tackle. It's it. Yeah, good try. He just needs to keep on hold of the ball now. Just play slow. Lovely. Still going forward, which I respect. He should just be controlling this game out now. 89th minute. We shouldn't see a touch of the ball. Gorilla shouldn't. Let's see what Nico does. Drop it in. Drop it to your defender. Yeah. 3 minutes. Top of your screen. Yeah. He should just play this out. This game's done. Yeah. GG. That was a really interesting game. I think Gorilla was forcing a lot. 82% passing accuracy. He was playing way aggressive, which is interesting. I liked Nico AT. His ball roll, like before inputting, was really nice. I hope that was interesting. Anyway, and that's